So, welcome back to the video. Guys, before we jump into this video, a few things we do actually need to discuss. The first thing is Jump Festa is this week. For those of you that don't know, it's December 19th at 3 p.m. Japan time, which means it's going to be around 1:15 a.m. Eastern time on Saturday, moving on to Sunday, and it's around 6 a.m. British Standard Time. So guys, be sure to be here for Jump Festa. We are going to be live streaming Jump Festa on this channel, and it's going to be super cool. It's going to be at 6 a.m. UK time, and we're going to have some good time. Other than that, guys, be sure to hit the like button right now to support this channel. Let's see if we can get to 500 likes in this video, and we're going to be talking about a giveaway. Other than that, Yuki Tabata actually did an illustration this week for Jump Festa, which features the best girl, obviously Nero, and, you know, that slut on the side, Noelle. No, I'm just kidding. It's honestly a really cool photo. He does these every single year. Last time it was Asta and Yami, like the same with the color page. Asta just looking a little worried, and then Yami is back in the background. It was honestly a really cool Jump Festa pose. So guys, this is Yuki Tabata's 2022 Jump Festa photo for Black Clover. Other than that, the insane, amazing thumbnail today is by the great artist Darkon. Guys, if you haven't already checked out the artists for every single video that I do, check out the link to the art in the description below. Go follow Darkon. His art is honestly insane. He's done some crazy stuff, and he's been featured on this channel more than one time. So guys, once again, Black Clover is at 3:15 JST time, 1:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So just convert that into your own time zone, and that is when Jump Festa is going to be. And guys, we are hopefully expecting Black Clover movie news. Hopefully, right? Anyway, let's just jump straight into Black Clover Chapter 317. Alright, yo, jumping straight into it, Black Clover returns with Chapter 317. Change. And maybe we'll have a things will change this week, because wow, some things we need to talk about in this chapter of Black Clover. But guys, once again, don't forget to hit the like button. Let's see if we can get to 500 likes collectively. Anyway, the chapter starts seconds where last week's chapter ended. Asta zoink. Equinox absolutely obliterates the giant Lucifero devil, and we're moving into what I kind of expected. Like, Asta just sliced this thing in half, right? And now both of those parts are just like falling on the town, and I'm like, yo, this doesn't look too safe for like everybody else. And obviously it's not. It's literally about to flatten the town, and from nowhere, Mimosa and YUNO standing on top of a hill, this absolute gorgeous double spread panel, Spirit of Euros, yoink. Though, to be honest, I'm not quite entirely too sure how this solves the problem. Like, in theory, right? YUNO fires an arrow, right? Let's just say the arrow is super powerful, and as it shows, it blows up the pieces. Shouldn't just smaller chunks just fall onto the town? I'm not quite sure how this solves the problem, but okay, it's magic, I guess. Somehow all the rubble just gets destroyed, I guess, or I mean, I don't know. It's a manga for kids, guys. It's a manga for kids. Let's not get scientific here. YUNO fires an arrow. It somehow destroys the rubble, even though smaller bits of the rubble should theoretically destroy the town still. Then YUNO and Asta sort of like look towards each other from opposite ends of the city, and it's just like, just what I'd expect from you, YUNO, Asta, and it's just like this super cool moment. We see Patri using his light magic for his only feat in this arc, catching William again. Absolute beautiful shit moment. Patri screaming, "Are you okay, William?" Langris even like, wow, such perfect timing, because where the fuck have you been, Patri? Sadly, we don't see the other elves. Like, where the fuck are the other elves? Fauna, Raya. Veto. I mean, you know what? It is what it is. In Charlotte's flower post, we see Yami finally waking up. Yo, Yami looks pretty fucked up. He's literally looking like he's cracking, which should be enough reason to suspect, maybe something isn't quite right, because Yami still looks like he's literally about to crack. We see all of the Black Bulls saying, yes, sir. We see Nero, we see Zora, we see Luck, we see Ghosh, Gordon, Noel. Like, pretty much everybody's here. So, things to note is the positioning of people. William and Yami are pretty close to each other. The Black Bulls are pretty close. Noct is just on the floor looking away. On the other side, we have Charlotte, Will, Nozel, Dorothy, Fuguelion, Meriliona close to each other. Now, this will be important later on. On the other opposite side of town, we have Sally, Rados, Voltas, Seke, and that other guy, Max. And then for the Resistance, we have all the Resistance members with Mimosa and Yuno. And they all just start huddling up saying, yeah, we're going to remake the Peaceful Kingdom. And just out of nowhere, why are you all taking it easy? The sooner you get out of here, the better. Just a devil. The guy I've been telling you should be out. Where is he? The second gate supreme devil, basically a child. He looks basically like a child, and he looks like he just does not care about life. Just appears and he starts saying, why are you guys taking it easy? Run, idiots. Dude, this dude looks evil as fuck. Noct instantly recognizes him, the supreme devil from the second layer. And then the devil goes on to say, after all, Lucifero's manifestation is now half complete. We see Yuno, Mimosa, and the rest of the squad look up into the sky, and outside, the devil Lucifero finally emerges. We see Fuguelion Nozel looking at that direction, and this is important for what happens next. Lucifero points his finger in the air and says, your heads are all too high. What? Sakuna, is that you? And just the next panel, half the city is gone. We see Real, Charlotte, Nozel, Dorothy on the ground, flattened. But what's interesting here, again, this is what I've told you about. We just saw Fuguelion next to Nozel, but in the next panel, Fuguelion is gone. So Fuguelion and Meriliona are probably managing to stand up. Nozel is basically got a shoulder up, but everybody else is just flat. From nowhere, Asta comes rushing in saying, what's going on? Now, obviously, Asta's got anti-magic in his veins, so he's not affected by the gravity. And obviously, Asta's an idiot, and he can't actually sense mana, so he has no idea what he's looking at. Lucifero then just dashes straight to Asta and goes, you're the bastard who was foolish enough to interfere with my complete manifestation. Dude, he looks insane. And Asta just looks up like, and that's it. Black Clover Chapter 317 end. And that's it for 2 weeks. The spoilers for 318 are not next week. In fact, they are not. They are most likely the week after, Thursday the 30th of December. This is the last chapter of 2022. And this is how it ends. Lucifero manifests. Yuno is just on the ground because he was with the Resistance members. You can see, you can't exactly tell who's there, but you can see Yuno and Mimosa just flattened to the ground. Now, obviously, you can't exactly see that. There's a slight chance Yuno dodged it. There's a very high chance he didn't. And Asta arrives. Libe's on his shoulder. Lucifero's out in the real world. He looks fucking evil. He looks, you know what it is? He looks exactly what I expected him to. Now, I know I said I expect him to be this, like, 5-foot midget, but he's actually not that tall. Like, he's on the same level as Asta, almost. They're both floating, and Asta, like, reaches his shoulder, so he's actually not that tall, you know? And he's here. Now, what's interesting here, the editor note is, the war is about to break. The war is about to break out. So after all of this was not even considered the war by Yuki Tabata. The real war is about to begin. The second gate devil is out. We don't know his name. A lot of people are expecting it's Adramelech or whatever the fuck you want to call him. Lucifero emerges, absolutely devastates everybody with one finger. Gravity magic, kind of OP. Asta theoretically should have a few minutes of Devil Union left. Like, he only used one attack, and each time he's allowed to 5 minutes. So he probably has a few minutes left, but it's not looking good. He recognizes Asta immediately. Now, obviously, Lucifero's at 50% power. So that does give him a chance to win. I don't know what Yuki Tabata is up to, man. I told you last week, like, where do we go from here? I guess this is where we go from here. But I'm interested to see what happens in 2 weeks. If you enjoyed this video and if you want more theories on Black Clover, be sure to hit the like button. I'll see you in the next video. My name is Jim, as always. Peace.